Welcome back, everybody. We are in action. Action! The Metafabricator is still not perfect, not ideal. As you can see, the amplification's coming through, every few percent. I think I'm losing like 5 to 10% depending on luck. That one was just 11, so, it's kind of a little bit variable on what we're actually gaining on it. But we are up to 583 while I've just been working on things, so that's pretty darn good. I'm very happy about that overall. Equally, I've been working on some other things. We have crushed uranium. I went and did some more digital mining, stuff like that. We're down to 5,000, so we're almost at the point there. As you can see, we're also out of power on the MFSU. So, that's a little concerning now, isn't it? Didn't even know that. It's fine. It's fine, everyone. But we have a whole bunch of quad cells and stuff like that ready to go as well. So our power is getting a little bit more questionable now, right? Our power is getting drained out. Technically speaking, I should probably turn this off. That should be my progress at this point in time. We'll let the scrap boxes build up. We'll let everything build up. You name it. By the way, the tiny pile of uranium-235s cannot be scanned. I tried with no luck. So, just keep that in mind for you. Oh, and I actually have even more. Okay. Let's get a few more plates here. Craft it up. Let's do this. Boom, 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 boom. Even though I already have some. Nice. 8 for 8. Nailed it. Alright, we'll let that run. I haven't automated that process, and I probably should, but that's okay. All of these have 4 upgrades at this point in time, and they're churning through pretty decently with the scrap. They're doing a good job. At the end here, this is my IC2 coolant setup here. This guy here is basically set up with lapis lazuli dust and water from our XNet system to make IC2 coolant, and then the coolant is extracted into the carpenter, and I have this recipe set up always ready to go, so I can just come up here and quickly make a few of these whenever I feel like I need to. Okay, so it's very good. Like I said, I used pretty much 160 million RF, draining some digital mining, just kind of going around and mining as I see fit. And we got a whole bunch more stuff, and I got a ton processing over in our crusher furnace setup, which is doing great. Like all things considered, it does really good job. And the reason being is it provides a secondary output, right? So you have the chance of getting more stuff, right? That's basically the gist of it. I am at the max level of upgrades for this system that I can put in there, so that's a little bit less exciting because I got a lot of ores backlogged, right? I mean, it'll eventually work its way out, but yeah, it's one of those things. Other than that, our power's good. Everything else seems to be good. Oh, I added another igneous extruder for cobblestone just to try to keep up with the recyclers. Yeah, and I've upped it fully with augments and everything, and I used one of my conversion kits, and yeah, you name it, we went to town on that guy. But yeah, everything else is going pretty good. Oh, one other quick thing before we jump into what we're going to do today. I ended up planting a whole bunch of seeds in here. So we have a varying level of seeds, and I'm just slowly but surely progressing this out. I know that I'm not going to be super fast with this, and I'm not trying to be. I could do this way quicker, but yeah, I'm just like, hey, I had these seeds, or I had these plants. Cool, let's plant them. Let's, I have no purpose, like, in terms of this is exactly what I need to grow, anything like that. But I'm just kind of growing things. And I think it's going to work out really well. Eventually, I'd like to have one of everything from Pam's. But I also know that that's a lot of different seeds. And our setup isn't the greatest for like the mass production because it's a little bit fancier. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I've just kind of been coming around every once in a while. Boom, boom, boom. Planting down some more stuff. Get some onions. You know, all this type of things. I've planted a good amount of items is what I'm getting at here. So yeah, we got a lot of things that we're working on all at once. What else is new, right? It's Enigmatica 2 Expert. You pretty much have to work on everything all at once. Okay, cool. We still haven't finished what I want to do over here. It's going to be a future project. We have lots of lettuce. We have lots of things in general. I do want to auto make a burger or auto make a food source for me to just always have. That's on my agenda, but I'm not there yet. So we'll come back around to it. I think I'll use the crafters from RF Tools and stuff like that for it as well. Just to speed up the process instead of like analog crafters and all of that. So, but yeah, greenhouse is coming along nicely. I really, really like it. And don't worry, I split the cost between the two salespeople, so there's no concern there. In the meantime, let's head on down to our basement. I've kind of been neglecting it down here a little bit. I haven't been killing a ton of the pink slimes, and they do eventually despawn. I did lock them in there with my cobblestone for now because they were bouncing all over down here, and it was kind of annoying. But yeah, anyways, so mob slaughter, that's working great. Over here, I've finished the majority of it. No, I haven't. I missed all this glass. But anyways, my thought process here is I want to do 2 separate types of mob farms here coming into the mob crusher over here. So I want to do a cursed earth farm as well as a blaze farm. Now, both of these are going to require a little bit of work. Not a ton, though. We're pretty set up for it. Thickened glass. That's the one. Sand and glass. Well, it just so happens I have both of those in spades. No, but yeah, so I do want to get myself set up accordingly. Anyways, let me get this dark glass handled because I completely forgot about it. Also, I'm pretty sure this guy is only capable of 128, so I put it up there. Yeah, in case you didn't see that. That's my induction furnace right now. I'll probably build another electric furnace there, which is actually a better furnace down the road once you get enough upgrades and power. Alright, so I got the dark glass, just using the lens of color down on the atomic reconstructor and everything. And my goal here is to basically use the drop of evil on this dirt, right? For those of you that don't know, yes, you can do that. So let me demonstrate exactly how. So that's 4, that's 4. I just want to arrange so that I have the blaze spawner as well in the correct place. So basically what we're going to be doing here is we're going to be removing these torches, going through, and basically you place down all of these plates except for one spot, right? So as we go here, I'm going to risk it like so. Yep, that's gonna, it's fine. Is that gonna kill him? It has no power. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah. We kind of need that to have power. Kind of sort of important. Why doesn't it have power? I thought I had that set to power. Okay, mob crusher is where? Down here. Mob crusher. Insert power. Perfect. And we will just go extract stack. There we go. That should extract everything and put it into our system that it kills, right? That's the way that this should work. So, not ideal that that is the way that that worked, but yeah, one of those things. Okay, I'll have to find a thing for that as well. Okay, beautiful. So it's killing blazes. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. All right, we have one spot left here, so that's good. Basically, this is where we're going to use the drop of evil on. I'm going to wait for the next blaze spawn here. And actually, while I do that, I'm going to just turn down hostile creatures a little. It's a little loud. It's a little bit loud. Now, I don't need this to be speed upgraded or anything like that at this point in time. I know I did that one over there. And we may still speed upgrade that, that spawner as well. But yeah, I'm not too worried. All right. Is this the time? I think this is the time. You know what? Why don't I do this even safer? Right? We'll just do this, like so. Right? We'll have the lab block. We'll go like this. We'll place down our vector plate beforehand, like so. And then we will do that. That. And then we're going to close it up like so. Beautiful. So we have a completely dark room. It's going to be spawning creepers. It's going to be spawning skeletons. It's going to give us all this fancy-dancy armor and all that kind of stuff as well that you wouldn't normally get. We're going to have spiders. We're going to have everything coming through here. And as you can see, that's a lot of resources already. Wow. Okay. So yeah, sulfur I need to go put somewhere right quickly here. I'm pretty much out of space. There is a spot right behind here. Can I get it? Why can't I get it? I really need this to be gone. Yeah, every other spot is kind of sort of full. Okay. Got a little bit of a storage situation going on here. Yeah, I don't really have a spot for sulfur. Okay. We need to make ourselves some drawers. Pretty straightforward. 5. It's 6 total. Or is that right? I can never remember. I can never remember the recipe. Okay, good. Is that what it is? All right, here we go. Drawer. Frame 2x2. Okay, that's what it is. Yes, excellent. Excellent. Boom. Frame them. Beautiful. Let's get out the key so that we don't ruin everything with all of this stuff coming in here. That'll be good. I'm going to remove that. We'll go like so. That'll be nice. Excellent. Just for temporary sake, we'll do this so we don't have any mobs spawning in our little area. And bam. There we go. Okay, so sulfur's been added. So what we should be getting as well is a ton of essence. Now, we don't really have a spot to store essence at the moment, and that's the next thing that we need to worry about. So we need to get ourselves some sort of tank or something to start storing essences. And a way to get rid of all this damaged stuff. That I really don't know how to do. I'm always so bad when it comes to that stuff. So yeah, we got a little bit of work to do, but we do have a very nice system in place, which is good. So we should be getting a little bit of everything. I think we can even get ender pearls from it, which is great. That's definitely something I want to see. We're at 14 right now. So I definitely want some ender pearls from this system, as well as everything else. You know, getting sulfur is nice, getting the blaze rods from the blaze spawner, and then all of these goodies as well. The other thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to actually void upgrade these, okay? Now, it's one of those things, right? But I don't want to fill up and have everything completely backlogged, right? Same thing over here with the blaze rods and potentially even that sulfur, right? I don't want to have anything backlogged up too much if we can avoid it. So I'll just put void upgrades on those for now, and then we'll go from there. I'll have to keep an eye on the ender pearls. I haven't seen any come through yet, so we'll wait and see what all happens there. But yeah, so let me sort out a couple quick details, and for the fluid, because we need essence. And look at this. That's gonna be a problem. That's gonna be a big old problem. Yep, it is. All right, I gotta figure that out right quick. Okay, so I've gotten myself an essence, but all of this loot that we're getting. So here's my portable tank. I upgraded it to Signalum because I had a kit lying around. But yeah, all of this loot, man, oh man, it's crazy. It's crazy. I don't have the capabilities or capacity to handle it. That's basically the gist of it. So we need to find a way to start deleting things. The armors, more than anything. I really don't need them. I can pretty much make any armor that I want. But as you can see, we pretty much fill up from a whole bunch of stuff. Global Traveler, though. That's alright. Yeah, and a lot of this is a pain in the butt. Like, you could do an arc furnace or something along those lines to get it done. But, yeah, not really something I'm looking forward to doing at this point in time. So, let's get up top here. And let's see about getting ourselves a small little setup here. Okay? So what I'm thinking is, I have an advanced connector here. I'm not even sure. What is that even connected to? Don't connect to that. Don't connect to the down. What is that even connected to? Anyways. And a trash can. Okay? Nothing too crazy, right? Alright. The up? Nope. I don't get it. So basically, we have this connected to a trash can. Nothing too crazy. Trash can. And that's all I'm going to label it as. Now, I hope that this works out alright. I don't know if we're going to be able to do everything that I want to be able to do here. But basically, I want to send anything that's damaged over. When it comes to mob farms, this is usually the part where I struggle. It's always with the loot. It's always with the loot. I'm like, oh, yeah, that doesn't really work for me. And it's always the damaged loot that drives me bonkers. So, I don't know. I don't really ever know the correct way to handle it. But I'm going to try and see if I can at least get it to work. There's our trash can. So, the main thing being here, so our mob crusher is extracting on number 2. Okay. So our trash can, we need this to be set up somehow here, right? So what we want to do is, we don't want to match any of those. Oh, we don't have like a damaged, do we? Yeah, we don't really have like a damaged setup. I mean, let's just place in a couple of things here. And let's see if this at least starts the process. I mean, that sword's probably going to be a pain to do, but I'm just trying to think, just trying to see if I can't, you know, start the process, right? Are some of these things at least going to get killed off, right? Preferably, please. And the biggest thing here is like how much damage they have or not have. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. All of that kind of stuff. So I'm curious. So the Infernum, I'll take those ones. Those ones are good. Can I place this in there? No. Okay, good. Now, I don't think any of these are items that we currently have placed anywhere. Or even in the chest. Even in the thing. Woohoo, Ender Pearl. Hype, hype, hype. Alright, let's pull out those as well. And let's go add those to it. I think it's working, though. I think it's working, or I think it's going to work. It's just a matter of, do I have enough space to really make it work? We might need to change that over to like a crate or something. I don't really know. We just might need more room to kind of lock some of this stuff down, right? So we've got a good portion, though, don't we? I mean, these Infernum leggings we could probably get rid of too. I'll keep them for now because I don't think I have a pair. Question mark. But yeah, the rest are pretty much all garbage. And all of the bows, like, get out of here, bows. We really don't need you. See, that's concerning. I'm pretty sure I got rid of that, but yeah, okay. We'll have to, that's one of those things. I have a feeling I got rid of those fiery leggings. Okay, anyways, oh no, I didn't have fiery leggings on me. Okay. Witch's hat, a legendary witch's hat. Legendary. Legend, wait for it, dairy. Alright, cool. Yeah, so I mean, I think it's working. I think it's working out okay. We'll get rid of this guy, we'll get rid of the sword, we'll get rid of that, we'll get rid of that. And then of course these mana weave ones. The nano leggings, the nano stuff is usually pretty good. So I wouldn't mind keeping that, but at the same time the inventory concerns that I'm going to have are going to be ridiculous. So we'll kind of play that by ear. We're just going to throw these guys in like that. That'll give us sticks and stuff. Yeah, I think that this is the best option that I have for now. And then I want to have just a random storage crate, basically. Is probably the best way to explain it. Otherwise, so we'll have to set that up too. But yeah, I'm kind of ranting a little bit here. I apologize, but yeah. Yeah. Look at this. We're pretty much already full. That's steel leaf. And those, and we're basically full. So, we could just set more connectors, and that might be exactly what we do. And I don't think they have to be advanced either. I think just the standard ones have the same features. I'm going to double check that before we decide to go with a different route or anything like that. Yeah, they have the matching and stuff, so it didn't really have to be advanced. I was just curious to try it out. So, yeah, so we're pretty good, I think. I got a lot of things that I need to configure, but I think overall we're down the right path. We're on the right path to getting, you know, getting some of this automated up. But like these nano nightly greaves, right? Like mana weave robe. Oh man, there's so much stuff. An iron shovel. You know, there's so many little things that we still have to nuke out here. I mean, the nanosuit stuff's so good, but it's pretty much also garbage because you can't do anything with it. If you look at it, even if you have it, you can't do anything with it. So that's a completely different problem altogether. So let me finish tweaking this a little bit more. I'm just going to add a few more connectors here, I think, more than anything, to that same trash can. And we'll see where we get to from there. Yeah, probably the best bet for now. Okay, so I'm back, and I'm going to keep on monitoring this. I've added a ton to the filter. Pretty good amount of stuff, too. So I'm going to keep monitoring, but things like sugar, you know, we got a lot of witches coming through, which is great. That's going to fuel our glowstone and our redstone and all that type of stuff too, along with the enderman and a few other awesome details that that'll get fired through here. And then there's also dimlets. Yeah. Oh, I forgot all about them. But there you go. See, I just got one more that I didn't have before. But I don't think I have the thing for that anyways. No, I didn't. So I'll keep that one for now. And apparently we just completed a quest. I'm guessing it's RF Tools. It is. Well, cool. What a way to end. Wasn't anticipating it. Another inventory cake. Great. Such greatness. Anyways, that is about it. That lets us do some other things. But that's really about it for today. Don't have too much else to add. I don't think we've drained out our nuclear setup yet. But we're probably full, so I might be able to turn my machine back on here. I could automate it as well. You know, as we get like low or empty, it would just turn it off. You know what I mean? But yeah, okay. So we're at 37 and we're basically full again. Okay. So hopefully next episode we'll actually have some depleted setup here. We should be backed up a little bit on scrap boxes, which is good. Yeah, we're full in here and loading up our machine there. That's exactly the way we want it to be almost all the time. So we still have a lot of improvement to do there. But this will be amplified production for as long as we can get it, which means our UU matter's going to be increasing pretty quickly. There's a couple of different things too, like basic machine casings, advanced machine casings, things like that that are really good to replicate, as well as, I believe, I'm not positive, but I think the thermal expansion ones, and I know I have some. I'm willing to sacrifice one. I want to see if I can scan it. I wonder how much it costs, though. It probably costs a fortune, right? I'm guessing that it would cost a fortune with UU matter. Yeah, I'm just guessing it's going to be very expensive. So maybe I'll hold off for now. Oh, I'm so tempted to see. Let's go see if it works. Whatever. It's only one. It's only a little bit expensive. Oh, my lord. You can scan it. That's so good. I wonder how much UU matter it takes. Probably quite a bit. But yeah, really excited. We will let's finish out by seeing what that's gonna take us. Ooh, that's gonna be extreme, I think. A couple of unique things that we've been getting from the system over there is like chickens. You know, we're getting to ride them on the chickens and stuff like that, and I just decided to, I think, void them. Because, yeah, there's other ways of getting chicken that's just way more efficient. So I think I just kind of voided them for now. It's going to take a while before we start using this drum, isn't it? Mm-hmm. It is. Final few seconds here. Couple more. Bam. 40 millibuckets? Seriously? Hold up. That's all it takes. Oh my lord. Well. Well. Guess what we've stumbled upon? We've stumbled upon a fantastic resource called UU matter. Oh, that's so good. Oh my lord. That's a lot of stuff. Psi metal. Wow, I didn't know that they could actually drop a lot of this stuff. Okay, cool. So yeah, there's a lot of loot that comes off these guys that we're gonna have to filter through. But more importantly, that's pretty sweet. The Psi Metal Exosuit leggings, I'm going to keep those as well. Okay, so we can make a pretty decent setup there. What we'll need is we will need more of the, not scanner, the pattern things. What are they called? These guys, the crystal memory, right? Which is pulverized obsidian and silicon dioxide, which is basically, if I remember correctly, I think it's 20 clay for the most part. to get that done, and then 1 obsidian in the enrichment chamber. So it's not overly expensive for us to get this set up, and I'm actually a little curious. I want to see what all happens. Our power situation is great, but not great. It's just slow, but it works. It's slow, but it works, okay? So this guy goes in here. It gets macerated first, right? Like, we have 669. That takes 40 millibuckets? Oh, my lord. Like, that's so worth it. Okay, we'll throw that in there next. So this takes far too long. This is working like a charm, though. Like, we are fully amplified, and we got some to spare, I think. We're burning through them quick, though. As you can see, we've burnt through 2 stacks already. So we're definitely burning through those boxes pretty darn quick. So we need to get our silicon dioxide. I really wish there was another way of doing it. Like, you can use the pressurizer. That might be more efficient. It probably is. The nuclear craft stuff seems to be a little bit more. Okay, there we go. Crystal memory. And then we cook it. And now it's empty. So basically what we can do is, I believe, we can export that to the crystal. So it's saying that our machine frame, right? And then we can go like this. No? How do we do this again? Oh, is it? No, that's what I want to do. Repeat run, single run. Why won't it let me do the crystal? Why won't it let me do the crystal? I honestly don't know. I need the pattern. Why is it not letting me input the crystal? Huh. Well, I'll have to figure that out. Why is that not letting me do a thing? Anyways, it's supposed to let you import the crystal. So, I'm a little confused as to why it is not. I'll figure it out, and then hopefully I'll make a machine frame next time. Thank you all so much. Really do appreciate it. Have yourselves a good one. Bye-bye for now.